Before becoming the man who we Americans know today, FDR was elected to the New York Senate in 1910. 3 years later, President Woodrow Wilson appointed FDR as the Assistant Secretary of the Navy. In the election of 1920, FDR ran for vice president under the former governor of Ohio, James M. Cox. Cox and Roosevelt lost the election to President Warren G. Harding. While vacationing with his family, FDR contracted polio, which paralyzed him from the waist down. After gaining strength, FDR became the governor of New York. At the beginning of his term as governor, the Great Depression hit with the stock market crash. 4 years into the Great Depression, FDR became president.
It is preeminently the time to speak the truth frankly and boldly. Nor need we shrink from honestly facing conditions in our country today. This great nation will endure as it has endured, will revive and will prosper. So first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror, which paralyzes needed effort to convert retreat into
Throughout his
advance.
first term, FDR created the New Deal. The New Deal created jobs by creating new associations and put the government back in charge of the economy. In 1940, FDR was the first president to be re-elected for a third term. In the middle of his presidency, war broke out in Europe. The United States were isolationists due to the blow that the economy took. On December 7, 1941, the Japanese bombed the military base at Pearl Harbor.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory.
As a result of the U.S. entering World War II, Italian and Japanese immigrants who did not apply for citizenship were detained and or arrested as a result of the Executive Order No. 9066. In the 1944 election, FDR won an unprecedented fourth term in office. Declining in health, FDR was re-elected alongside Vice President Harry S. Truman. Not even a year into the presidency, Franklin Delano Roosevelt passed away due to a stroke at his home in Georgia. The 2012 presidential election mirrors the 1936 presidential election in the sense that the American people were looking for a way out. The economy declined during former Presidents Herbert Hoover and George W. Bush's presidencies, therefore making both elections crucial. In his first 5 years, FDR spent more than the previous 31 presidents combined had spent. In 8 years as president, President Obama will have doubled the national debt accumulated by all 43 of his predecessors. It's possible, like FDR, Obama could have beaten the Republicans' last hope. Face it, Romney was likable, knowledgeable, and had the drive to become president, but Obama beat him out. FDR started the long run of Democratic dominance as president. Is it possible that Obama could start the Democratic dominance again?